Come watch me make all the mistakes when using the Jet Pro SS heat transfer paper so you don't have to make the same ones. Hi, I'm Crafty Mamapreneur and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, a lot of persons find the Jet Pro SS easy to work with, but really and truly not me. I've had the least of luck with it. It's literally my least favorite print method to use, but I was all out of options, so today I am going to test this. I did a bulk order, and this one design, the shirt was too small for baby boy, so I'm having to reprint. I used DTF for the original order, and I thought this method would be the closest to the DTF that I would find on short order. So yeah, I decided I was gonna use this. So from you see here, I'm cutting these out, and they're so wrong. They're actually supposed to be mirrored, and these here weren't mirrored. So this was my first mistake, which I'm going to find out once I'm about to print. But yeah, I didn't go through recording the whole process again. So just remember that with the Jet Pro SS, you need to print them mirrored because you're going to be placing them face down on the shirt instead of up. Yeah, so I ended up having to go through all this cutting out again when I realized what I did wrong. However, the steps remained the same. I'm using Gildan heavy cotton. As you can see, it's a white t-shirt. The Jet Pro SS is usually for light colored shirts. I needed the print to be a little bit bigger, so I had to join the design. I had to split the design and print it on 3 different papers. Also, don't forget to lint roll because whatever goes under the design literally stays under the design. Pre-press to get out whatever moisture there is in the shirt. So now it's time for printing. My heat press was old and couldn't go up to 375, so I actually just did 350 degrees for 45 seconds. I prayed that this would have been an easy process, even though I had already started messing up. The instructions that I saw originally said hot peel, but the hot peel wasn't working for me, so I actually let it cool down, and once it's thoroughly cold, it peeled like butter. You see how easy that is coming off with no residue, no paper sticking on. It literally peeled like butter once it was cold. I'm not sure why the instruction says hot. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing something correctly, but it literally peeled smooth like that's the result at the top that I got once I tried to peel it hot. Now look at me peel off from a different angle, and boom, this is cold peel. Nice and smooth. Yeah. Hot peel never really worked for me. I find that peeling cold works so much easier and saves a lot less stress. Now, remember in their instructions, they have hot peel and then you're supposed to stretch it once it's still hot. I tried to stretch it while it's cold and the design actually started to crack. So I just didn't bother with that. So at least that part of the instruction makes sense. And this is actually where I went wrong again. I laid down butcher paper to do a double press. Guys, to save your sanity, do not double press. I repeat, to save your sanity, do not double press. Like, this is me using Teflon sheet on the top because I know butcher paper was a problem. Totally forgetting that the design is also at the back. So I laid down butcher paper around there, and the results, absolutely tragic. Teflon sheet on top came off nice and smooth, perfectly fine. And I'm like, oh God, yes. And then boom, the back totally ruined. So you know what had to happen? I had to print another shirt. Sucks to be me right now. Yeah, so don't use butcher paper on the Jet Pro SS and just don't double press if you don't have to. I ended up repressing, followed the same steps without using the butcher paper. I didn't record the process because I was just too upset. Turned out great. It looked exactly like it looked before I went and fooled with it to do a double press. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.